Hey guys, how's it going? Hope you're all keeping well. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome to my reaction to episode 6 of The Last of Us. Getting very good, this series. Getting very good. Last episode, that was an absolute roller coaster. We had clickers, we had bloaters, we had tears, we had everything. But yeah, so we left off in the last episode where uh, the soldiers had tracked down Joel, Ellie, Sam, and Henry, and all chaos broke loose. The clickers and the bloater came up from the underground. It was mayhem, and it was unknown at the time, but Sam had got bitten. Kathleen ended up getting killed. Perry ended up getting killed. I didn't realize that um, Perry, Kathleen's second in command, I didn't realize that he was the actor who voiced Tommy in the video game, Joel's brother. So I didn't even realize that. So he got killed, and then basically end up with uh, Sam revealing to Ellie that he'd been bitten. She tried because she said that her uh, blood was like medicine, so she tried to, uh, mix her blood with his wound to try and uh, save him, but it just didn't work, and he had turned and attacked her, and I don't even think Henry had even meant to kill him. He had just, out of instinct, because Ellie was being attacked, he had just fired the gun, and afterwards he realized, that he had killed Sam, and then he'd shot himself. So, as I said in my previous reaction, um, I felt a bigger connection to Sam and Henry this in the series compared to in the game, because in the video game, uh, it's very difficult. If you played the game yourself, you'll know. You're running about. Trying to look for supplies, or you're trying to find weapons or ammunition. You're trying to avoid enemies or even fight enemies, especially when you go down to the tunnels. And you don't really have time to really connect with the characters as you would with Joel and Ellie, because obviously you're spending more time with them. So whenever you lose Sam and Henry in the game, it is sad, but it's, for me, I didn't really feel a connection in the game because I didn't really have time to really connect to them, because you're running about doing all this. But with this, obviously, you're watching them in the episode. You're watching the bond between Ellie and Sam, grow as they're reading the joke book, or they're looking at the comic, and they're laughing and giggling, even though they had Sam deaf in this episode. Ellie's talking to him. She's uh, signing, and helping him, and he's helping her, with what to say. And there was more of a bond, I think, as well with Joel and Henry, because Henry's telling Joel about you know what's happened, and why these soldiers are chasing him, and Joel's sort of understanding that because Henry basically did it to help Sam. He's trying to say to him, you did these bad things, but you did it for the right reason in a way. You did it for your brother. So anyway, we left off in that episode with them burying Henry and Sam, and then they were walking off. So I'm assuming, if we're following the game, this episode is called Kin. So I'm assuming that we will meet up with Tommy in this episode. So Anyway, let's get stuck in yet. I hope you're enjoying the series. I am certainly enjoying it. Be sure to like and subscribe. We very much appreciate it. And let's get stuck into the episode and see what happens. 3 months later, so we're getting a time jump from the offence with Henry and Sam. I thought that fucking thing had 3 heads. I was gonna say, what the hell type of animal is that?
And the gun.
He didn't hurt me, by the way.
Yeah, I got eyes. You made him soup?
Yeah, I did.
I told you what he looks like.
He look anything like you?
Bit.
Then I ain't seen him.
He's got a girl with him.
Can I come down?
No.
Who's this little psycho?
Never mind her. I need you to tell us where we are.
If you got a map, why you lost?
Must have missed all the street signs in the enormous fucking forest.
You telling the truth?
Yeah?
Are you telling me the truth?
Yeah?
Come this far, then you know what's out there. You seen Cody?
Yeah, I got close enough. It's crawling with infected.
Yeah, Laramie and Wind River Reservation?
Get those in the summer.
Not the bugs, the people.
There are firefly people?
But you never go past the river here. Ever.
What's past the river?
Death.
You're not gonna scare us.
Scared him.
Joe?
Joel, are you okay? Joel?
Shut up. Panic attack?
Shit, are you dying? I'm fucked.
Set up fine.
Okay.
Just the cold air. All of a sudden.
It's gonna be easy. All we have to do is cross the river of death.
Sales buying new shoes.
Can I have some?
No.
What? Just to warm up? Come on.
Oh, cheers.
Yep. So gross. The fireflies, it all works. They draw my blood and put it through some of their fancy machines and make a cure. What do we do?
Well, it's a we.
Okay, fine, whatever. You can do anything you want.
An old farmhouse, some land, a ranch,
Cool. What kind?
sheep.
So, just you and a bunch of sheep. Romantic. It's probably because I grew up in the QZ. Behind you, there's ocean, and ahead of you, there's a wall. Or else to look but up. But you know who my favorite is?
Sally Ride.
Sally fucking Ride. Best astronaut name ever. It'll work, right? The vaccine.
It's a little late to start wondering.
I rubbed some of my blood into his bite. I know, it was stupid, but I wanted to save him.
Marlene, she's a lot of things, but she's no fool. If she says they can do it, they can do it.
First watch or second?
I'll do both. Get some sleep. You can't do things like this.
But I can. 'Cause I just did.
I'm responsible for you, okay?
What can I say, man? I'm a natural.
Wake me up next time.
Yes, sir.
Oh fuck, she's doing that bloody whistling thing.
I'm learning how to whistle.
You don't know how to whistle?
Start doing that in the bloody game, I was ready to fucking shoot
You
her.
should teach me how to hunt.
Huh.
Huh? She's a girl. She can't handle it. Damn.
Literally.
You're no Will Livingston.
Yeah, but who is? Hey, Joel, what if this is the river of death?
Get behind me.
Those Riders of Rohan?
You. Take 5 steps back.
How about we just talk this through?
How about you shut the fuck up?
Okay, easy.
Last chance for a bullet. If you're infected, he will smell it and he will rip you up.
He's friendly.
Now her. What are you doing out here?
Just looking for my brother. It's all, nothing more.
What's your name?
Joel.
Just entered the kingdom.
Tommy! Thank you, ma'am. It's been a while since we've had a proper meal.
Actually, I don't think I've ever had a proper meal. This is fucking amazing.
Language.
What?
What's wrong with you?
What about her manners?
She was just curious. Kids around here don't usually look or talk like you.
You know what? I think maybe y'all got a little off on the wrong foot.
She was gonna have her guys kill us.
We got to be real careful about who we let in this place.
Would it be nice to have a moment here, maybe just for family?
Actually.
Oh, shit.
I didn't realize it was Maria.
Congrats.
How about a tour?
We settled here about 7
Oh,
years
look
ago.
at that tree.
Just a handful of us back then.
And headshot those fuckers from a half mile out.
Can you teach me how?
No, we can't. How do you keep this place quiet?
Carefully. Being in the middle of nowhere helps.
You got sheep.
Hey, Joe, check it.
This is more impressive than it was in the game.
A shower, some new clothes. We can put them in the empty house across the street from us.
Yeah. It's a decent place. Pretty much untouched since '03, but it's got the heat going in it.
Joe,
You'll be fine.
Shall we?
yeah.
So how's Tess?
She's fine. All right.
Good then.
She's the daughter of some firefly muckety-muck, trying to find her family somewhere out here. I was heading in this direction, so you know where they might be, these fireflies?
They got a base down at the University of Eastern Colorado. And they're infected, raiders. It's not exactly an easy trip.
It'll be easy for us. I made it across the country. The two of us can make it from here to Colorado. She the one who kept you off the radio? Is that why you stopped messaging me back?
After I ditched the fireflies, Maria and her crew found me. They're very protective of this place. And for good fucking reason. I mean, folks find out we're up here.
No, I heard. Before, I did those things to keep us alive.
We did those things. They weren't things. We murdered people.
If you knew the shit that I've been through, Tommy, trying to find you these last few months.
I'm gonna be a father. Maria's a few months along now. I feel like I'd be a good dad.
Guess we'll find out.
Just because life stopped for you doesn't mean it has to stop for me.
Some supplies and be out of your hair in the morning.
All right, I'm gonna stop that part there. Looks like a good wee part to stop it. Obviously they've got in and found Tommy, and that place looks amazing. I mean, compared to when you find Tommy in the game, that's a serious fucking upgrade. You know, got like in the game, I don't really want to spoil if you haven't played it, but in the game, obviously, when you find Tommy, it's mostly just the dam, sort of like the water station type of thing, and a few fences and guard posts, and I think there was like one or two horses, a few guys on duty, but this place like a serious fucking upgrade. But yeah, I don't understand what's going on with Joel. I mean, this is certainly new. I don't know, it's like sort of panic attacks, or it's like what do you call that? Is it the PTSDs, or from what he's basically sort of gone through over the journey? I know there's 3 months have passed between the previous episode and this one, so I don't know. I'm trying to understand where it's like anxiety, or there's like a medical problem, like with his heart or something, because he keeps like sort of grabbing at his chest, which I suffer from panic attacks, so I understand what. If you're like trying to fucking get your breath and you can't get, but like he said at the start, it was just it was just the cold weather that was getting to him, but then it happened again there, and then he thought he saw like sort of resemblance of Sarah. So I don't know if it is like sort of PTSD of just the events he went through. Obviously, he was talking with Tommy about everything that they've sort of gone through, to survive. You get that sort of in the game as well. Like, you don't really see any of the events between Joel and Tommy. Obviously, in the game, it's similar to this. There's like a time jump from the beginning with Joel losing Sarah, and then all of that, and then you find Tommy in the thing, so you don't really see that, but he's saying about they had to kill people to survive, and the things they done, and Tommy saying that he doesn't judge him, and at the same time Joel's sort of angry at, I suppose, this group that have and then I suppose in his eyes he feels that they've sort of taken Tommy away from him. They've stopped him radioing, and he basically didn't know if Tommy was still alive or not, and I'm surprised that he didn't mention what happened to Tess. Like, obviously he doesn't want to, I suppose, give him any bad news, but it's sort of weird, but I think in the game, like, Joel sort of asks Tommy to take Ellie off his hands, whereas in this one, he's saying to Tommy, you come with us and help us get to Colorado, and Tommy's basically saying that he's his own family now to look for. He's got a wife, he's got a child on the way, so we'll just have to wait and see. But anyway, yep, so I'll be back for part 2 of this to see what happens. Obviously, we'll have to see if Tommy does come with Joel, or if Joel and Ellie will leave, and we'll have to see what exactly is out there, because the man and woman at the start were saying about the things that are out there. You know, there's infected raiders. You know, it's a river of death. So we'll just have to see, you know, if there's any changes from the game. You know, maybe this group isn't sort of safe. You know, maybe they have sort of ulterior motives, but we'll just have to wait and see. But anyway, I'll be back for part 2. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. Be sure to like and subscribe. That'll be very much appreciated. Drop a comment below what you thought of this first part. What your thoughts are on what's happening with Joel. You know, for me, this is certainly new to me, and sort of the game wise, it didn't happen. So it's like a new thing that they're bringing to the series. So we'll have to see how Joel copes with that going forward. But yeah, let me know what you think, and I'll be back for part 2. So take care, and I will see you again.